Good afternoon. Dr. Dan here. Welcome to the YouTube channel. We have a new patient in today, Alexis, correct? Alexis found us online and has been to one chiropractor, to multiple?
I've been to two. Only one for the neck and costo,
Yeah.
but another one when I had sciatic issues way back.
Cool.
Which I haven't had an issue since with that
All right,
though.
good. So good results with chiropractic care.
Yeah.
Costochondritis is your main issue.
Yes.
You mentioned a little bit of dizziness.
Yeah, I wouldn't say vertigo. It just feels like the best way to explain it is when I'm walking and I
Balance.
stop,
Yeah.
I still feel like I'm moving.
Okay. Okay. And job duties are what?
Staring at a screen all day. I work for IT.
Okay. So
I'm
working
always
on
sitting at a desk,
computer
yeah.
work, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we just met 2 minutes ago, and she's open to doing a video, which is awesome. Usually we develop a relationship, and I get to know her body first, and she gets to know her body a little bit so she can demo some of the exercises with us. But that's cool today. We'll just see how this flows. And but this is what she's had done. She saw a upper cervical doctor that has done x-rays, obviously, a little bit of reverse curvature in the neck. Yes, can affect balance and vestibular function and general how well you feel you're swaying or just body doesn't feel balanced, right? This is top-down approach. We like to attack top-down and bottom-up, but we don't in this office. Sometimes we need to take images to teach a patient or show a patient where they're out of whack at. So thermography was done as well, showing, and I'm assuming this is like
Then that's after.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you feel great?
Yeah, I did.
Good. So definitely pain reduction, inflammation reduction. Some chiropractors use thermography, say, yeah, this is where you're all kind of spasmed up at, and this is where you're at after. Great, you got back into balance. Did you do any rehab?
I did vestibular rehab before I even saw him.
Okay.
Because that's what the ENT told me to do. Because when I went to the ENT, they did that. I don't know what it's called, but they put the air in your ears and they cover your eyes to watch how your eyes spin.
Yeah.
And they found that one ear was abnormal, my left one.
Okay.
But they took me to vestibular rehab, which was really a waste. It didn't do anything.
Yeah. And some people
it could have been where I went to.
Yeah. Some people get benefit from some things. We have it here in the clinic, honestly. Some patients, they commit, they feel great. Other patients come in once, twice, it's not for me. Cool, see you later, go find another practitioner that will help you, right? So form a connection, form a bond. Hopefully she saw us on YouTube and Instagram, which is awesome. We've been getting more and more clients from the channel. Our goal is to create a healthy body that starts with you, right? And I'm just here to help you a little bit. So how many times a week did you go to the other chiropractor?
Every 3 weeks currently is what I'm doing.
You're still, and this has been how long now?
Since March of 2021.
But it started off twice a week for like 4 months.
Yeah.
That's a long time. That's a very long time. Way over what our care plans are, but hey, everybody's got their own thing.
There's a lot of adjusting.
A lot of adjusting. We're big on rehab. She's got costochondritis, which is inflammation of the rib cartilage on the left side, correct? But on your scan, you had right side, a lot of right side. Like everything was out on the right side. So we're going to just do our palpation exam today. If I really feel something out of whack, then we send you for x-rays. But that still doesn't change how I'm going to coach you or treat you or teach you what to do, right? Definitely we know that she's already on a computer for 6, 8, 10 hours a day. Yeah. And so definitely we know we got to get her into her back chain a little bit, which is going to help us lift the neck up and reduce compression. That's also going to help as we talk about diaphragmatic breathing. We won't open up your belly today, but we're going to start to talk about how to diaphragmatically press so that we can get the costochondritis, which is again inflammation of the rib cartilage and bones, the muscles, the rib muscles. So we do need to talk a lot about core work. She has not had any abdominal surgeries. Scar tissue sometimes creates a barrier for us that we need to work through. So let's stand up for me and back up a little bit. Now she's already, and you can face me this way, but she's already watched some of the videos online. You may have seen the picture right away. We know she's got nice straight feet and balanced columns for the get-go, right? Nice. Do you always kind of stand like that?
Yes.
Does that stay natural
That's normal,
for you?
yeah.
Beautiful. Stay right there. And then can you turn to the side that way? Do you mind if we showcase posture?
That's fine. It's probably horrible.
It's not horrible, but we're gonna tweak it a little bit, right? Is it cool if we tweak it?
Yep, go for it.
Awesome. So first step, look down at toes, keep big toes in line. And I'm gonna sneak around. We're gonna think feet straight, knees open, okay? Feel how you picked your arches up lightly, right? Now, guys, from the side, we see a couple things. We see a little sway with her pelvis forward. We see a little bit of kyphosis here, which is awesome. We're just going to position you in a little bit better back chain posture. We're going to think tilt your hips back a little bit, lift your chest up a little bit, and hands right here at side. And we're going to think with your head, because if we want to, this is crazy right now. Can I you just stay right there? If we want to make long-lasting change in this person from this point moving forward, that's non-dependent on my care, meaning she's coming from 45 minutes or an hour? An hour away, okay? How long have you been going to this other person? 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
2 years. Adjustments, 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 adjustments. Awesome. You feel good with them, right?
For the most part.
Cool. She'll be going her whole life then. Our last patient we just videoed, we see him 3 times a year, which he feels great. His posture needs a little bit of work, but he's coaching and he's exercising and stuff like that. We have to teach back chain. Hips tilt back, chest lifts up, forward, head is going to go way high up. And we're going to work definitely on our palms down and back so that we get shoulders open, hands here, shoulders open, butt back a little bit. Yes, now lift right up through here. Yes, good, 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 good. Hold your hands right there. Do you see how that feels? Mm-hmm. It's kind of toughish, but not really, but
it's different.
Take a breath in through your nose, and as we exhale, I want you to think like you're going to reach forward, but lift upward through your spine. Yep, correct. Shoulders down lightly. Now this is a little bit of back chain activation. You see how that's a little different? Do you feel how you're kind of engaged here?
Yeah.
Cool. Have a seat down for me. When we do this, this tightens up a little bit. Okay. And then we're working on the computer all day. Yeah. And then all these rib muscles get tight and inflamed. So there's a lot of self-treatment to do at home that we're going to talk about today. But the other thing is that long-term, we want to open this up. Do you see how this opens up? Yeah. Plus, we want to get control of our belly muscles.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't breathe through my stomach at all. I know I don't.
Yeah. So stress breathing, chest breathing,
yeah.
Stress breathing, chest breathing.
Yeah.
Okay. And stress breathing, chest breathing, you guys have seen other videos. We have old diaphragmatic videos on there, but we got to update them because there's so much cool stuff. The diaphragm is this muscle right here. It's your parachute. I like to think of it as a parachute because it saves your life. But if you don't use it the right way, you're going to scream for everything, okay? If you're not using your diaphragm the right way, it puts you in fight or flight, it puts you in fear mode, it puts you in stressed mode. No amount of cervical adjustments are going to fix your breathing pattern. Mindfulness, diaphragm control is going to help this, right? Okay. So when I talk to my belly, I can kind of push it, right? This is going to be our first thing we might talk about today. When I push this muscle down, it opens up my ribs a lot and it helps things to breathe down here. It also helps all the little rib muscles that you see, where are they? Right up here. All these little rib muscles, just like when you eat meat or ribs, there's meat there. There's also nerves that run through there. So there is a lot of stuff tied in from the back. Scoot your bum forward on the table. And now we're going to go hands back here with me. Palms down on the table. Shoulders. Can you see from the front or from the side here before we correct? So from the back we see rounded. We see shoulders in front of ears. We're going to set back into here. We're going to set up into here. We're going to reset back here. Nice. How does this feel for you?
Like a good stretch.
Like a good stretch. Does it feel tough?
Honestly, just in my wrists.
Wrists. Does it feel...
It doesn't hurt though.
Correct. Awesome. Do you feel how your middle fingers are kind of aligned right there? How they're just like tapping? Yeah. Perfect. So she's already, this is so cool, don't move. She's already really mindfully connected to your midline, because when you stand, you're already like narrow stance. You're not super out of balance. So either the chiropractic care helped tremendously, or you're just kind of in tune with yourself. And when we put our hands back and down, you know, some people are like way crooked like this. She kind of instantly matched up really well. So you should progress incredibly quick. We should be able to clear you out. You should be able to get rid of your costochondritis, which has been how long?
Since 2018.
On and off.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
It's not been fun.
How does it inhibit your life?
I can't, if I lift anything, then I know the next day I'm going to be in pain. I've had to change clothing because I just feel constricted. Yeah. So. Do you feel how this opens you? She said constricted. She said clothing makes me feel constricted. But it
more.
Feels so good.
Does this feel constricted?
No, it just feels good.
All right, cool, right? She told us, I feel constricted. She was she's living a constricted, restricted life in her front chain and has rib pain for 5-6 years now. Went to chiropractors for 2 years already, which is great-ish. Not for me though. Chin to chest. Shoulders open. Nice. Chin to chest. Left side. Ever done this before?
No.
No. Right, left side. How's it feel?
Good.
How's this side feel?
Honestly good. I just feel it in my shoulder.
How's this side feel versus this side?
This side feels like nothing.
Easy, right?
Yeah.
Do this side. See the difference?
Yeah,
Okay.
big time.
Cool. I love chiropractic care. I love good chiropractic care. I like non-doctor dependent chiropractic care long term, where you're just like, dude, I feel so good. I'm coming in 3-4 times this year to get adjusted because it's good for me. But not, you're busy, man. You got a job, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to work. How many hours are you in the car?
To go to work, only 20.
And then to go to the chiropractor?
That's over an hour.
I mean here, okay? But we're not going to see her twice a week. At the minimum for the next 3 or 4 weeks, once a week.
Yeah, it was rough going twice a week when that was over an hour and 10.
And guess what? So you're in the car an hour, 10 minutes, one way. That's 4 hours, 40 minutes, that's 5 hours out of your week sitting in her front chain, fueling her costochondritis. How long were your appointments with that guy?
Well, visit would be like probably 10, and then you'd have to like lay down after.
And rest.
Yeah.
Lay down and rest. Let the adjustments settle in. We don't lay down and rest because a brain at rest stays at rest, and a brain in motion stays in motion, and a body at rest stays at rest, and a body in motion stays in motion. And if we have headaches and neck pain and spine pain and shoulder pain and costochondritis, no amount of rest will ever get that. The pain will go away. It will become deep-rooted pain in your body that you might say, oh, my costochondritis is magically gone, and then all of a sudden it manifests itself back into a horrible back sprain or something, okay? So here's what back chain means. ABCs mean always back chain dominant. Now you're not going to hold this posture right away. You are going to start to earn this posture back. You're going to earn it. You're going to put 3 minutes every hour, or 5 or 6 minutes every 2 hours, or 10 minutes 3 times a day, or 20 or 30 minutes at home on the floor watching TV at the end of the day. You're going to start to learn how to coil and twist your body. You okay here?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are your wrists doable?
Yeah, they're
or are
fine.
they fatigued?
No, I'm good.
Cool. Hands press, elbows tall, shoulders back. Nice. This is called your back chain. Welcome to it. Does it feel good?
Yeah, it feels great.
Let's lift up through the spine a little bit more. If we want to get the costochondritis gone, we got to start to increase this, what's called thoracolumbar and thoracic extension a little bit, so that we can ultimately open these ribs up so that they're not like this. Cool. Hands press, shoulders roll, and take a deep breath in and exhale out. And take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, shoulder blades back, shoulder blades open, head up nice and tall, shoulder blades back. Nice. You feel like it's tough back there, it's challenging?
This arm really is killing. Like the shoulder.
Okay,
Yeah.
take a rest. Let's go palms down and out. Because if it's killing, if it's painful, it's not ready to be weight bared just yet, right? It's kind of like, it's like a pothole in the road.
It's just surprising that it's this arm.
It's your right side neck that's really your problem. But in the scan, you also were all right side lit up.
Yeah.
Right?
So is it just
Remember that?
pulling my left side then? Is that
Yes, things are out of balance, okay? So this is a good point, there's ribs, there's sternum, and there's spine. Let's stop. Sternum's up here, spine's back here. This is your midline. Your midline's your nose, your midline's down through your belt buckle, your midline's your belly button, but definitely your midline's your spine. And even just here, we can see how she's sitting in this right side a little bit, right? You can see how she's kind of twisted a little bit. So yeah, she's got a contracture down in this left abdomen, left gut. You know, maybe it's colon related, maybe it's digestive related. We're not going to talk about any of that on camera, but maybe it's bacterial related even down in the colon. That's where digestive health is important to talk about as well, because maybe there's, just stuff down here that needs to be cleared out. But we are going to clear it out, part of it with, is this front chain or back chain?
Wait.
This is front chain.
Okay.
Lift up. Roll back. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Do you see how back chain takes a little bit of work to get up into?
Yeah.
And it's a breath in deeply, and it's a soft exhale with shoulders back and open lightly. Is this doable for you?
Yeah.
Is the shoulder okay?
I just gotta work on the arm.
Can you
It's
feel
just
how
so
the arm
tight.
is, Funky?
It's so tight.
It's so tight down here?
Yeah.
So this is where, we got this, just stay there.
My back feels wonderful. It's
Good.
just the arm's tight.
Now you're a computer person, you're IT, you're right hand,
Yeah.
you're this, you're that, right? She's plugged in and it's like here all day. Click, 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 and type, 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 and all this stuff. And now it's neck, 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 neck. And now she's just like getting pulled over here. And now this side's like, and it's trying to keep up. And just by sitting here, she says, dang, dude, my left wrist, left elbow feels okay, but if you want to pump
This one
that,
feels
you can-"
fantastic.
Nice.
This one's tight.
So it's a light rest, it's a light shoulders back, and definitely in this position, this left side's so easy for you to get here. Oh,
Yeah.
different, right?
Totally different.
Now when we think midline is spine, midline is sternum, midline is rib cage. And would you say this is easy?
Yeah.
Would you say this is?
No, because the tightness in my arm is
Okay.
just unreal.
Take a rest. Is it
It's just tingly and tight.
is it forearm? Is it elbow? Is it?
It's right in here, so elbow.
Okay. Let's go back a little bit. Let's tall sit. This is a soft sit. It's a light shoulders open. It's a light elbow. Straighten. Keep your palm down actually, right there. Pull this back still. Focus on this just long.
Okay.
Now softly focus on this just long.
Trying.
It's soft. It's not hard. This is going to turn back on. And this is going to turn back on, and this is going to back here is going to offset up here.
Okay.
Okay? And we're going to think, just twist into it, and just softly straighten this out. That's tough, yay?
Yeah.
Left side,
That's easy.
right side. Do you notice the difference?
Yeah, because this one doesn't feel like anything. It just
Okay.
feels
So your
right.
goal here today and this weekend is to work a little bit if you got to, but it's the weekend, so go have fun too. But also to sit on the couch or sit flat on the floor, and you're gonna just like hold this, and you're gonna open this up, and you're gonna let this whole thing breathe.
Okay.
Do you
That
see
feels
how this
good.
has got to
Yeah.
breathe? And you are gonna breathe. You're gonna breathe in, you're gonna breathe out, and we're gonna just open this up. Do you feel how this pulls like crazy?
Yes.
We're gonna wing it open. We're gonna softly straighten. This arm may feel like it's dying, like
It's
it's
okay.
screaming,
Yeah.
like it's like
The neck feels wonderful with that
good.
stretch.
Do you see how that feels like
Yeah.
that? Now, long term for her, we're gonna work on jaw work also, some TMJ work up here.
My
And
jaw
some-
is always tight.
Yeah, and we definitely, the jaw, the clenching and the teeth and the tightness and the TMJ, that's really the start of all this stuff. It's like, it's your tongue position, it's your roof position. And we can talk about that. Back to center. Can you cluck? All right.
Yeah, my tongue always sits at the top of my mouth. Like I
Good,
can
you've
say
learned that before.
Yeah, I've learned
Your
that.
tongue's on the top of your mouth, your teeth are open, your lips are closed. Your tongue's on the top of your mouth, your teeth are open, your lips are closed, okay? Your right side's open, your left side's open. Your right side's open, your left side's open. Your right side's softly open, your right elbow's softly straight. So we gotta work that a little bit. You can breathe in deep. As we exhale, we send more energy down to the arm, down to the shoulder, down to the elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale deep, exhale deep. Pay attention, guys, because we're chest breathing. We're going to work on diaphragm breathing a little bit today. And next week, you're going to be a pro, and you're going to be like, dang, dude, my posture feels better. Got it? Are you okay resting here?
Yeah.
Feel the stress.
Mm-hmm.
Move down. Left side. Cool. Now, when you just tilt your head to the left, how does that side feel?
Great.
Tilt your head, different, right?
Yeah.
No tension whatsoever.
No, not at all.
Still a little jammed up in the neck, but that's okay because we all get a little stressed, a little jammed up, but much better muscle tension on the left side versus the right side. Nice. Back to center. This is called coiling. Feel how we coil a little bit. Feel also how we get back into our back chain, chest up, shoulder blades back. That's your important thing today to realize.
I don't even realize my body's
No. You sound like it's tough, right?
Yeah.
So if we go, let's move hands up to hips. Now this is going to be tougher on the shoulder. Tall sit. Shoulder blades back. Nice. Left elbow straight. Perfect. Right elbow straight. See, right elbow, right elbow, right elbow. This one.
Try it.
Open. Do you notice how much tighter it is?
Yeah.
Cool. Go face down for me. Just relax everything, okay? Lower body, super balanced, Alexis. Left leg feels like this, right leg feels like this. How's right side feel?
It's fine.
Good.
It's the same.
How's left side feel?
Good.
Perfect, right? You got great lower body. Were you a runner? Are you a runner? Are you
No.
You said a cyclist a little bit?
I mean, I like to ride bikes all summer long.
Nice. Perfect lower body. You must sit well or...
I'm very flexible, but
Yeah.
I
just have a little costochondritis.
yeah, it's all upper.
Lots of upper. You're right up into your jaw. Nice. Nice. Here. Nice. Oh, she's got perfect lower body. You got perfect. What? 3, 4, 5. Nice work. Okay. Now, a little bit on the right ankle, a little bit here. Left side's like this, right side. There's a little baby bit of inflammation. But we do know from the other guy's scan was all this, but this is where you're all tensed up at anyways on this right side. And we're gonna try right, this is where we gotta go, I think.
Yeah, I feel that.
Okay. Is it okay if I raise this
Oh, yeah,
up
go
today?
ahead.
We're going to do some hands-on work. Now, we can scan her with the thermography. We can x-ray her. I'm going to raise this up. Cool? We can get all kinds of MRIs and CT scans done. But really, we just got to get our hands on and figure out exactly where. It's right in here, man.
Yep.
Which vertebrae, which area is her. Now there's a little crunch down here too. So your sitting has got to be improved drastically in the next week, okay? I would recommend putting in this weekend 1 hour a day, which could be 2 30-minute sessions. So you could wake up tomorrow morning and chill out in the living room and turn something on TV or just relax and sit with palms down and back, palms down and wide, just like we did, because you could say, what did you say, that right elbow's like screaming, right?
Yeah, I did. Not anymore, but was,
No.
doing that.
So we definitely got to build some stamina up in the right arm, okay? And what's going to start to happen is you're going to learn how to feel this muscle here, and this group of irritants, this inflammation here, is going to balance out, and that right arm is going to get a little stronger, maybe a little less uncomfortable like it was. We're going to try to adjust the back today. We'll see how you do. Definitely got to adjust the right side neck. But if you include what we're doing here at home, you know, it's going to go away pretty quick. Cool?
Yep.
And then you're not going to have to go every
That would be
month.
great.
Yeah. Go ahead, breath in for me. Exhale down. Breath in. Exhale, chest down. 1, 2. Breath in. Exhale, chest down. Breath in. Exhale, chest down. 1 more. All right. Face right side up over the window. And look up towards ceiling. Easy breath in. Easy breath out, roll. Good. Other side. Perfect.
Feels so good.
Now this is just quick decompression, right? It's like quick stretch. It stays for a little bit, but it could go away. Breath in, exhale, roll. Nice. Flattening our back. It could go away if we go back into front chain posture, and then it's like, you gotta come back and adjust it again. And then all of a sudden you're like,
Crap.
My back's out. I'm out of alignment. And we're like, yeah, you're out of alignment. Your spine's crooked. You gotta come in and get adjusted. And you're like, I live an hour away, and I got a busy work schedule. I'm like a professional, and I got all this stuff to do. And you're like, I don't have time, but... So you either suffer with back pain forever and walk crooked and not stretch, or you go to the chiropractor all the time.
Mm-hmm. That was the first time that's ever happened.
Lots. Now you do have left foot. Oh, no, we... One. Nice. Yeah, first time?
Yep. That was awesome.
Relax hand, or ankle, sorry. Nice ankle working. Nice. Can I be honest?
Yeah.
Not all new patients are like you. Most of them are stiff. You're doing something right. You're calm at mind, but you're stressed in breath a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, definitely, 100%.
Okay.
I need guidance on that for sure.
Do you get like, and this is just deep stuff. Do you get? I mean, are you anxious? Are you?
Because of the costo, it made me anxious.
It's been stressing you out.
Just because, like, for the longest time, I thought it was my heart.
Yeah.
So, like, when you have that kind of pain that I have, you feel like you're having a heart attack.
Yes.
So then your mind races, and then you have to, like, kind of learn to retrain your brain.
Yes.
That, like, hey, you're fine.
Did you ever go get heart checked out at all?
Yes.
Yes.
I've been in the ER 3 times for this.
3 times.
Yeah.
And EKGs, and
yeah, all
did
normal.
you wear a heart monitor?
No, I didn't, but
Okay.
I went to a cardiologist and they told me there's like nothing to worry about.
Good, because you're what, 28 years old, you're young, you're healthy, right? I mean, you can over exaggerate or over stress, and you should, if you feel like it's your heart, go get tested and checked out. But then you're left with no answers, or you're left with the diagnosis costochondritis. And if you just look down here for me, like, okay, but put your head back down. Look at where look down at me gently right there. Do you see your chest, how it's higher on the left
Yes.
and the right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can feel it laying down.
You feel laying down, right? So you have a little curvature in your spine. That other guy already showed you that. But then it's like, how do we fix it? Okay? So number 1 step is called ABCs, always back chain dominant. You can be back chain dominant in your sit. You also have to practice back chain dominant in bed at night.
Okay.
We're going to touch feet together lightly. Perfect. We're going to, first thing, just a light squeeze through here. And you're going to feel these guys engage up here, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to hold these gently. And you're already finding your back chain, but you have these nice long arms, so we're going to crawl these down. We're going to push into our thighs lightly, and we're just going to like pull these open a little bit. And you're going to say right hand, right shoulder, correct? And you're going to hold your right hand right down on your thigh, and then we're going to say left hand, left shoulder, correct? And you're going to check right side. Super nice. How's left side?
Yeah. That one's a little tighter.
A little tighter, right? But
I
it's
just feel
okay.
it more in like my upper neck.
Upper neck
Well, like upper
or
trap
back
maybe.
trap.
Yeah.
Crawl these down a little bit. Push down softly. Find your back chain up in your shoulders. Find your right back chain. Find your left back chain. Did you see this on video before?
No, not this one.
Never. Cool. So what do you notice about right hand, right shoulder?
It's not nearly as bad as. I don't feel it as much with the left.
Do you feel left side is harder or easier?
Harder.
Correct. Cool.
Yeah.
Feet are touching. Beautiful. You're going to play a game in bed at night. It's called Tune Into My Body and Let Me Hear What It Says to Me.
Okay.
Cool? It's a fun game because when you start to listen to it, it's going to tell you all kinds of cool stuff about how to heal and reduce inflammation, balance your skeleton out. You don't have to drive out here 4 times, twice a week for the next 17 years or whatever. Okay? You're going to play this game at home because it is your brain game, and it's just called tuning in. It's like, oh, I like to listen to that song. Well, we got to learn to listen to our body. Hands press, shoulders softly open, beautiful. Right side opens up, left side opens up. Left side opens up a little more. Do you know how that's a little tougher?
Yeah.
Feel how it's a little tougher.
It's just like a spot that I can't get past.
Now you're going to attack that spot, And as you attack that spot way back up there, all this is going to open up. Now I'm going to check down here, okay? And what I want you to do, can you relax your stomach for me? All right, I'm going to do some abdominal work, okay? Let's put your hands just like, let's go right there, just nice and relaxed.
Yeah, in the top drawer.
Feel that.
Oh yeah. Big time.
Now try to relax for me. Good. So one of the things we're going to work on with Alexis is learning how to breathe. All right? Because you're a tense abdomen person. No. Feel my hand right here. Can you push your belly into my hand? Exhale and relax. And let's not breathe. Let's just correct. Push. Come on, push harder. Push, 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 push. Good. Push, push, push. And relax. And slowly breathe in. Now that's a chest breath.
Yeah.
Okay? So what we're going to do, you're going to slowly breathe in. You're going to push into my, no. Exhale out. As you start the breath, did you feel that clunk in there, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got some wicked costochondritis, okay? Tons of stuff, tons of strain, tons of crunchiness down here. Back in the day, I used to scrape it out. It's super painful and sensitive, and it does an okay job, but it's like way too much for you, okay? So do you ever rub this spot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that's one step, is lightly rubbing.
And then I do a tennis ball on my shoulder all the time.
Yeah, it like feels okay,
Yeah.
but if you just start laying here in bed at night, close your eyes, tune into your left shoulder open, that's going to help you big time.
Okay.
Now the other thing is we got to decrease, you're carrying a ton of tension in this left side, in this left abdomen, which is actually relaxing a little bit. Do you ever rub this area right here?
No, I've never.
So this is probably the start of the costochondritis.
Okay.
You had an old abdominal strain at some point. The stomach carries a lot of stress. Belly button. Can I poke your belly button?
That's fine.
Cool. Belly button is huge emotional release spot. Plus it's a huge digestive release spot.
Okay.
Do you have digestive issues?
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Working on it currently.
Good. Cool. You are going to, on the way home, you got an hour drive home.
Yeah.
Your nails aren't super long. You're going to start to poke in your belly button here. That's going to be the first thing you're going to leave with today.
Okay.
You're going to rub this all around, okay? You may want to, everybody's got a different belly button. Some are open. You have like a closed belly button, meaning it's tight. So we want to start to open this guy up.
Okay.
Releasing the belly button. The abdomen, the umbilicus, is our first area of surgery that we ever have. When we get our umbilical cord cut off, it has to fall off, right? Long-term traumatic childbirth, or maybe it wasn't an easy delivery or something like that. Maybe there was stress at the time of entrance into this world, and maybe we've carried a lot of this stress in our abdomen for a long period of time, which a lot of people do. Is this sensitive for you or no?
Not really.
Not really? Could I poke into it pretty good?
Go for it.
Yeah? Doable?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're going to start to do this. You're going to rub, you're going to find, and I don't want to, you are definitely going to rub this.
How do you?
You're just going to do this.
Okay.
Okay? Feel how that's all knotted up right there? Yeah. You're going to work on this. You're going to work on this in bed at night. You're going to work on this in the car at home. You're going to start to release your emotional stress, your abdominal stress, which is tied into your costochondritis. Okay? We have to do together some stuff right here.
Yeah.
Good, I'm so sorry. I don't know what day it is.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Neck adjustment. Touch feet. Bottoms of feet. Yep. Beautiful. Now left side. Right side. Beautiful. Okay. Recap one. You're going to work on your belly button. You're going to work on your feet touch, hands press, in bed at night. You're going to softly open up into your back chain. It's a soft check of the right side. It's a soft check of the left side. Got it? You're also going to practice pushing your belly out. Correct. Push, 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 push. And relax. And we're gonna push, 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 push. See how this feels. Easiest to practice flat on our back.
Okay.
Also possible to practice on your hour car ride home today.
Okay.
If I say breathe in through your nose, you guys see 100% how she's a chest breather. We
Yes.
breathe 26,000 times a day. We need to breathe all the right way down to the belly. So here's what's gonna happen. As you start to slowly breathe in, we're going to push the belly out.
No, push it
Exhale,
out.
start over.
I don't even know how to properly breathe.
You're okay. I don't need x-rays, thermograms, whatever. You don't need twice a week. You're gonna go home and practice your breathing this week. Inhale gently, correct. Oh, keep pushing. All right, start over, exhale. Now, as you inhale, I want you to push into my hand, correct. Slow, 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 slow. Relax your chest down. Inhale into my base hand. Good, hold that right there. Inhale a little more down to here. Good. Inhale a little more down to here. Good. Inhale a little more down to here. Hold it. Push. Oh, all right, one more time. Slow breath in, hold it. Feel the air go down, down, down to here. Hold it. One more time, breath in. Push belly up to sky. Hold, 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 hold. Do you feel tension through here?
More here.
Way up here. That's where you're stuck at then. It's stuck up in your lungs. It's stuck up in your
Yeah, I can
rib
feel it
cage.
there.
You have costochondritis up here. We know the rib cage is already twisted this way. Breathe into your belly. Correct. Inhale. Correct. Hold it. Inhale a little more. Now push belly up to sky. Push, push, push. Feel when you push how your chest depresses. Push, push, push. Hard, 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 hard. Breathe in a little more. Good. Push it into your belly though. Push belly up, up, up. Good. Exhale. Start over. Now, all right, guys. So this is. She's like, it's my first day. But we're having fun, yeah?
Yes.
All right, cool. First, we got to learn.
Definitely interesting.
Yeah. I have 3 questions. And she's already been through this. Are you open? Are you open to learning?
Oh, 100%.
100%.
I just need guidance. That's what I'm
Yes.
looking for.
Are you willing
Yes.
to put in a little bit of work?
To feel better, yes.
Yes, to feel better. Are you able to complete a task?
Yes.
She's already done it. She's already completed, touch your feet together. She's already completed, which she already has a great midline, meaning that your skeleton adjusted beautifully. Yeah, I can show you on a scan that you're twisted up, but like, well, what do? You don't come to my office twice a week for the rest of your life. You do change your breathing, which is going to get her costochondritis that she's had down for like 6 years. It might not go away in 2 weeks.
No, I understand.
But I do know that if you start to correct, look at this.
I'm working.
Beautiful.
Trying.
You're so freaking awesome. Breathe into your belly. Nice. Hold it in. Shoulders softly open. Good. A little more inhale into belly.
Oh. See, that's a problem.
That's okay. That's okay.
I feel like I'm rebuilding all that muscle.
You are
Because I feel
rebuilding.
like I'm not breathing as much as I feel like I normally do
Yeah.
when I'm breathing my belly because it's so tight.
Yeah, it's tight.
So it's weird.
So forget about breathing. Push. Push, 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 push. Push hard. When you push hard, necks relax, jaws relax, feet are relaxed, legs are relaxed.
Okay.
But you could lightly touch, not a hard touch, lightly crawl, lightly open, lightly push. That's your best.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you feel how you kind of push it all
feels,
out?
Yeah, but it feels good.
Yeah. Push it all up. Push it all up. Push it outer. Good. Make sure your legs are not, your butt's not tight, your legs aren't tight.
Okay.
You're not doing this up in your face. It's core control. It's diaphragmatic breathing. Okay? Slowly. Yes. Nice. Look at that. Hold it. Inhale a little bit more. Inhale a little bit more. Push it up into the, yeah, hold that. Push, push, push. What you're going to learn to feel here is how you're going to
Yeah.
start to get some wicked stuff to stretch out down
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
And it might make you want to swallow your spit. You might notice as you do this breathing that your saliva increases.
Okay.
You might notice that you get tired.
Okay.
So
Well, that, yeah. That I can believe.
because it does put you in rest and digest mode, spin that way to the right. It does take you out of fight or flight mode. As you practice breathing, it's calming. If you really practice breathing deeply for 10 minutes of just quiet time focus, you might have all kinds of emotions that run through your head because now you're calming, you're chilling, okay? You might think about something that happened 20 years ago and it stresses you out and you're all held up. So typically when we turn into stress breathers, I've seen kids that are 4 months old and they're already stress breathers because they have had a stressful birth. You know, the cord gets wrapped around the neck, or mom can't deliver, you know, baby doesn't come out right, whatever. Kids get stress breathers, Then they get acid reflux, they get GERD, they get digestive issues. Your stomach is not pumping. When we do this, boom, 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 help your motility, your GI motility to improve, right? So if you have digestive issues, constipation, diarrhea, gas, bloating, cramping, indigestion, whatever, you can take a whole bunch of supplements, probiotics, and I eat good foods, and I'm doing it all right, but I have no gut health, right? Well, because you aren't using the mechanism, which we just got to use the mechanism. The mechanism is your parachute muscle. It's called your diaphragm. It controls your, so much, your vagal nerve tone, your vagus nerve. You probably have read a little bit about that.
I have.
And relax. Left. Oh, see, we got left to work on. Lay on your back. I didn't do your elbows, and then we were done because you've been here forever today. But did we do elbows? No. Alexis. Nice. We are going to do one more thing, actually. A little scrape. So to recap today, you have your whole, no patient ever in the history of Turack Chiropractic or Dr. Dan's plan. We've never filmed a new patient video. Usually I establish a relationship with you. We don't put you right on the spot. But you're cool, right? You adjusted amazing. We've had 5 to 6 years costochondritis, plus she's got, you feel when you're tight. Like, yeah, I need adjusted, right? Because she's already been adjusted for like 2 years. And maybe you were, prior to coming in here and prior to seeing the other guy, maybe you were a more irritated, inflamed skeletal case. And I'm sure you progressed beautifully because you adjusted wonderfully today, which is one part of chiropractic care. Other part is functional rehab and sports performance and stress reduction and even digestive issues, because guess what? If you breathe better and you pump your diaphragm, you're going to notice in 3 to 6 months your digestive tract will be a different type of organ working for you, a different kind of system working for you, okay? That's it. Good work. We're going to hit this next time when you're in here also, okay? Sit up tall for me. Spin to the right. Now we're going to try to tie it all together at the end for the grand finale. Grand finale is shoulders are loose, palms are open. Let's scooch over to that one right there. Let's go palms open right here. Let's go back. Done. She did it by herself. I was going
The
there,
arm
but
feels better.
I was going. What's that?
The arm feels better.
Does it?
A little bit. It's still tight, but it feels better.
Yes. We only did a little bit today. Cool.
Yeah.
So, but do you notice right away? Let's do neck stretch. Nice. Neck stretch, good, but you got to work this right side though. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have to be a big neck stretch. It can be a light, but is a focus with this slightly. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. There's a
With
thing
this,
there.
okay?
Yeah.
That's where you're going to work. You're just going to go home, you're going to sit on the back deck, you're going to sit on the couch, you're just going to like chill out, and you're going to think open energy.
Even at work, that's sitting
Even
in my
at
chair
work.
is a good one.
Beautiful, even at work, okay?
Yep.
Now, center, let's go back a little wider because this is where it's really going to get fun at. She's going to go home, she's going to sit flat on your butt or on your couch, but flat on your butt's better. Now, can we lift the head up tall? Can we focus on a breath in through the nose, down into here?
Oh, wait.
Now, this is going to be tougher. Slow. Yes, hold it. Hold that. Push your belly up. Do you feel how twitchy and shaky that is? And it makes you want to like quit right away. We don't quit here. We keep going. Cool?
Yeah.
That means inhale slowly, deeply. Hold it right there. Push. Shoulders open, head up tall. Push belly. You're going to hold that as long as you can. Do you like swimming?
I don't.
You don't swim?
Mm-mm.
Never had a bad experience swimming? No. So there's always a stressful event that makes you want to hold your breath. Where it's like, whatever traumatic. We don't talk about that on camera. That's for you to think about. Let me know in your next book.
Yeah.
Some kind of. We all have trauma. We have stress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My mother used to be like, rah, 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 rah. I'm like, you make me so angry. It's like, what really makes you kind of like worked
I can
up
name
stress?
a couple.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that next time. Because that is what you're going to start to think about as you breathe, so that you develop calmness in a stressful situation.
Okay.
Because when you go somewhere stressful and you turn into a high rep chest breather, you're gonna definitely experience, you said just when I reach overhead for something. But what sets it off really? Yeah, your spine's a little twisted up, adjusted beautiful today. You're gonna do foot presses, you're gonna do palms back and down. Let's practice this tall sit, which is so easy now. Lean back into it a little bit, breathe into your belly, hold it in, inhale a little bit more, and push away. Do you feel how shaky it is?
Yeah, my whole body is.
You're gonna own this.
Yeah.
You may get lightheaded because now you're forcing air down into your lower lobes of the lungs. And you're gonna air in. Your gut's gonna get bigger and healthier. Your neck's gonna get looser and tighter. And ultimately, we're gonna tie this into some jaw work for you. Okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Was that awesome?
Yes, it was.
Cool. Guys, different chiropractors function in different ways. A lot of you guys right on the channel, nobody does this, and my chiropractor spends 2 minutes with me or whatever. All of our appointments are not like this. This is intro appointment. This is where we get to meet and greet. It's longer today because of video. Next appointment's gonna be about 20 to 25 minutes long. Today she has a couple things to work on, the straight stance that we started off with. She's got palms down and back work, and she's got to focus on that diaphragmatic push and a diaphragmatic breath, which ultimately we are going to tie in to,
I'm like trying to focus.
which is going to tie in down to here with a jaw reach. And we're going to open up this whole line and we're going to clear out stress. We're not going to hold stress. We're going to clear it out of the gut. Oh gosh, you make me sick, or this makes me stick, right? When it's stressed, my stomach is nauseous and upset. You're holding all this stuff right now. We got to get it open. We got to get the hips back, the back chain, the diaphragm tall, the head up, neck tall. So no matter what's happening in our life, we're just filtering stuff right through us. We're filtering it through. Cool.
Good.
Alexis, thank you so much, guys. Peace.